Okay, now, babies, hey, how y'all doing? I hope y'all having a beautiful day today. I told you guys that I was gonna come back with another reaction video, and I apologize that I'm a little delayed. But hey, life be up or life is sometimes, y'all. But I wanted to get on something a little different today, something a little creepy. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah. So. Let's get into this, y'all. This is my first time listening to these videos, so we're gonna be up and reacting together. And like, look at the title up there. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? So they're gonna be creepy stories, okay? So y'all stay here, chill with me, and react to this, okay? Let's see what's going on.
Been waiting on this moment. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the creepiest experience I had. This when I was probably like 4 years old, back in Mobile, Alabama, back in the early '80s. It was hurricane season, and this particular night, the hurricane was coming through and knocked all the power out. And my grandmother at the time, she always made us sit down, and we had to just sit in the dark room, just sit in the middle of the room, don't do nothing. We couldn't play cards, we couldn't play none of our toys. We just had to sit there and just stare at each other. Okay, so um, me and my twin sister, my grandmother had went in the kitchen, I guess to get us something to eat or drink. I can't remember. I know she went into the kitchen. So me and my twin sister, being bad like we always was, we jumped up and we wanted to see how bad it was raining outside. So we go look out the window and we just like, oh look, we were just looking at how the wind was going crazy, the rain's going everywhere. And so we looked down the street and we saw this light, like two lights just walking up the street. And we was like, that's strange because all the power was out. But why is the light? It was kind of flickering. So me and my twin was like, "What is that?" And so as it was getting closer, we saw this this woman. It was a white woman. She had a white dress on. She was very very pale. She had long dark black hair, and her
Oh my
eyes was
God,
just real dark, just real dark. And she had
I'm
like two
scared.
midgets. No, I kid you not. There was two male midgets beside her. And they was dressed in black, and they was holding candles. And so they was walking. They were just all walking beside each other, just kept walking straight. And me and my twin was like, "That's weird." We even for 4 years old, we know when the wind blow the candle, when the wind blow a candle would go out. But we was like, why they like that's interesting. We just kept staring at it like, wow, that's crazy. So my brother, he was 3 years old and he was probably like 7. He's like, what y'all looking at? So he came behind us and my brother saw it too. And he got scared. He's like, whoa. He made some kind of noise that got my grandmother attention. So as me and my sister still looking, the lady and the two men was walking forward. The candles the candles did not go out. It was just flickering, but it would not go out. And as they get closer to the house, the woman turned her head and looked at us. And when she did that, me and my twin was like, we was frozen. We was scared. My grandmother, she looked, but she came behind us and what y'all looking at? And when she saw us, she was like, Jesus! She snatched us by the back of our collar. She snatched us by the back of our shirts and I mean almost choked us, snatched us out, and threw us on the floor and said, y'all get the praying. She started fussing at us because she said, I told y'all don't look out that window. Y'all better hope they don't come to this house. So she made us get the praying. I was so scared. So we was praying and the lady and the two midgets, they just kept on down the street. But that was the scariest experience I could have experienced at 4 years old.
Oh my God, baby, yes. I would have been go. I would have took, cleaned off. Oh my God, that do sound scary. That do sound scary, y'all. Before I go to the next reaction scariest video, I want y'all to comment, like, and subscribe for me, okay? Support your girl, all right? But let's go to the next one, y'all. Oh my God. If y'all have any scary stories, I want y'all please share them. Okay? I want to know. Let me know. This is interesting, but scary. But nothing else could be scarier than what the hell is going on right now in this world. Okay, on to the next.
Story time on the time that I saw my neighbor who had already passed away going to go get water while I was on my way back from getting water to go to the house. And when I got to the house, I found out that she had passed away that morning and I didn't even know that. So so this story is
Oh,
crazy. I'm laughing because I couldn't sleep for a good month and a half after all this happened, right? So I told this story during Halloween a couple years ago on YouTube, and the feedback was crazy. So I figured I'll just bring it back since TikTok people don't know about it. So going back to Haiti, I was very, very young. We had this neighbor that used to sell those things that you will light up at night if you have mosquitoes. They shape like a snake. I don't know what they're called. Maybe if you know, let me know in the comment below. But she used to sell those things, and one day she just fell sick. Very, very sick. We just never saw her. We will go to her. So every time we order, this person will come to the door and give us what we need. But Sister Mary, which is the lady who always give us the things that we need, just hadn't been showing up. But as a child, I'm like, okay, well, it's her house. Maybe she's either in the house, don't want to come out, or she went to the next town over to go visit her family. And hey, that's a normal thing. You can just go visit your family for like 6 months and then come back, right? So eventually, my aunt came and told us that Sister Mary, that was her name, is not feeling well. She's at home, but she's just not feeling well. As children, we just let it go. Okay, well, Sister Mary's sick, whatever. Well, one day I was sent to get water. It was my turn to go get water. So the way to go get water is basically it's like 15 minutes away, but you do carry the water, and we take turn in the house as children. They sent different people different days, right? So this one particular day, it was early in the morning. They sent me to go get water. I'd say maybe, well, not really early. It was summertime. I'd say around like 10, 11. They sent me to go get water. I went to go collect water. And as I was coming back from collecting water, I'm walking down. It's 15-minute walk. I'm carrying the thing on top of my head. I'm walking down and I saw someone who looks like Sister Mary. And my aunt was saying how frail she was. She's losing a lot of weight, blah, blah, blah. But when I saw this person, she looked just like I remember Sister Mary to be, like how she was before, thick. She wasn't like fat, but she was thick. She looked fine. She looked normal. She didn't look sick. So I saw her. I said hello to her. We're talking. And um, I told her, we haven't seen you. We heard that you were sick. Yeah, so we heard that you were sick. How are things doing? You look like you're doing much better now. And she answered me like normal, like someone she knows, right? So I just went on about my business. I told her, have a good day. She told me she was going to go collect water and she had the bucket in her hand and everything. So I told her, have a good day. And I continue on my merry way. So I ended up going home that day and I told my sister, I'm like, yo, you will never guess who I just saw at the water thing, right? So I told her a whole story about this lady that I just saw, and we know her because she's our neighbor. So I'm like, yeah, 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 I saw her. She looked good. I don't know what Aunt was talking about because she doesn't look sick. Her eyes literally opened up as if she just saw a ghost. I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? She says, oh, nothing, nothing, nothing. So I'm like, okay. I just went about my day and continued doing whatever I was doing until a few minutes later, I hear people screaming and yelling. Well, the news have been spreading in the whole town that Sister Mary has passed away. I'm looking at my sister and I'm thinking, what the fuck? What do you mean Sister Mary passed away? I just saw Sister Mary. What do you mean? And she looked fine. Well, everybody's yelling. Nobody's telling me what's going on. Then they finally, my sister told me, oh, yeah, Sister Mary died this morning. I'm like, there's no way. How could Sister Mary die this morning? I just told you I saw her this morning. She's like, well, that's the crazy thing because you're telling me you just saw her and Sister Mary died before you went to go collect water. From there on, I kid you not, I could not speak. I could not move. Everything was crazy. Story time on the time that I saw my neighbor who had already
Girl,
passed away
girl,
going.
hold on. Let me, baby, that, yeah, it would have traumatized me. It would have. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It would have traumatized me for a long time. Um, like, I do believe, in, the supernatural, the other side. I do believe in all of that. Um, have I personally, experienced any supernatural things? I well, as a kid, growing up, I lived in the projects. Okay, we call them uptown projects, and my mom, she was married to this guy. Okay, He's not my dad, but he is my little sister's new dad. Um, and it's three of them. Okay, they all share the same dad. But I was the odd one because I had my own father. I ain't even gonna call him a father. I had my own sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? And um, like he would always treat me differently because I guess I wasn't his biological. You know what I'm saying? But he did take me in as his child. But at the same time, it was still this web. It was still something between us. You know what I'm saying? He used to always like I used to get whoopings all the time, but that was I believe that was with all of us. But anyways, that's a whole different story for a another day. Um, but like at nighttime, I will feel something like I was on the top bunk. We had bunk beds growing up, and at this time, I was staying on the top bunk. ev- all the time. Like every night, I will feel, you know how you have that feeling? I mean, like how somebody sits on your bed and you feel the imprint going down in your bed if you land right there. If you land down and like somebody sits on your bed and that you feel the imprint going down, I felt that like so many nights and it scared the living crap out of me because it was be nobody there at all, period. But when my mom has divorced my stepdad, she told me there were spirits and demons inside of him. You know what I'm saying? So they had me up there thinking that that could have been him. But I don't know because there's been so many stories about the projects. You know what I'm saying? Um, right now, them are the only projects that has been knocked down. We have it's three projects in my city. We got Oakdale, we have Uptown. Well, we had Uptown, and then Fulton. The Uptown one, they the only ones that got knocked down. Okay, and but they was the only decent ones out of all three of them. But it was something with that place. I don't know if it got into my stepdad or what the fuck has happened because yeah, I don't know. But that was scary and I always like I didn't tell my mom never about that until I got older, you know? Because I was scared. I was scared. Anyways, this is all I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed my video. Wait, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Stay humble, stay prayed up, and stay blessed. Blessed. I love you guys. I hope my quality is a little better. Because y'all know I've been having difficulties if y'all been watching my videos. Um, but anyways, I'll talk to y'all in a minute. I love you. Okay. Mwah.